following video contains partial nudity, sexual themes and overtones, vulgar and adult language, disturbing imagery, and just about anything you can deem as inappropriate. It is highly unsuitable for anyone under the age of 18, and viewer discretion is advised for all ages. You have been warned.
Hey there guys, it's ChaosMaelstrom time, and welcome back to more Monster Girl Quest! In the last episode, we went to this island to rescue Sarah, and we almost beat the Queen Fairy. And if you want to know why the last episode is unlisted, well, now you know. Okay. Alright, so now we're actually going to fight and defeat the Queen Fairy. So, hopefully we won't have the same issues as we did last time. Okay, this time I'm going to start a little differently. I'm going to start with Sylph this time. Hope I dodge her first attack completely, because, nope. Okay, well, go ahead and just clock that damage onto me. Alright, if worst case scenario, I happen to lose to this battle again, I will not be showing the rape scene because I already did. Okay. And so far it seems that things are going very similarly to the last battle, and considering I lost that battle, I'm not looking forward to what's going to happen if things continue to go similarly. However, this time I have an ace in the hole. Of course, as you guys probably already know, my ace in the hole is Yundine, because she makes me friggin' invincible. Why I didn't use her last time? I thought I would be able to beat her without actually having to use Yundine. I was wrong. Okay, well, hopefully this time around we'll be able to beat her and the Queen Elf and rescue Sarah. So things will go a lot more smoothly from this point forward. Alright, there's a good crit. Alright. I think I'm going to try something different this time. I'm going to keep going until... Since she doesn't have a status-inflicting move, I don't think... Here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to wait until the power of wind and then earth fades. And then that's when I'm going to activate Yundine. Okay. Yeah, heal. Okay, there goes the wind dance. Alright, now things are starting to go more smoothly in my favor. I say that as I get hit multiple times. Alright. Okay, now I'm bound. But hopefully struggling will be a lot easier than last time because I lost. Since I lost both Sylph and Gnome at the worst of times. No. I've got to at least... Okay. Alright, now's the time. If my ace in the hole fails, I might as well be screwed. I remember her... Oh, she does have a... Well, glad I used Yundine when I did. Alright, and now my cat wants in, so if you'll excuse me. Alright. So now hopefully this will make things a lot easier. I don't know when I should try to... I think I should just try to go all the way with Yundine and use our last possible SP as the Serene Demon Sword. If this fails, I will be in another bad situation. Oh man, I think I might actually be in that bad situation. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Well, you were annoying, Queen Fairy, but inevitably, you will succumb to us eventually, because we have the power of retrying things over and over again until we win. The Queen Fairy is sealed in the form of a butterfly. Hurrah! We can progress in the story! And we are now level 51. Please tell me we got another SP after that. We desperately... Thank you! Okay! We desperately need more SP considering I lost that battle, so... Alright, I defeated her. Impossible. The Queen Fairy fell to a human. The princess hasn't been turned into a monster yet, but I have no choice. The Queen Elf steps away from Sarah and moves closer to me. Then I shall be your opponent.
I dislike violence, but you leave me no choice. Won't you just stop this already? Even you know what you're doing is a mistake. Even you know that doing it this way is a mistake, right? Yes, this method is a mistake. We're repeating the same mistakes you humans made long ago. But we are monsters, you are humans. We're destined to fight and hate each other. No. I know that's wrong for sure. I don't deny that we humans were wrong. I don't deny the pain you went through until now. But I'll never accept that. Humans and monsters aren't fated to always hate each other. We never attempted to understand the humans, and you humans never attempted to understand us. But it's far past the point of simply discussing things with each other. But we don't have to fight! I don't intend to waste time in a pointless argument. We never intend to compromise with humans anymore. She hates humans too much. Nothing I say here will change that. I'll show you the anger we harbor for you invading humans. I'll humiliate and degrade you, stripping away all dignity you have as a human. Prepare yourself, human. I'm going to take everything from you.
And she is not kidding. If you lose this battle, she does something pretty cruel to Luca. I mean, of course, she still keeps you alive, but again, she does something pretty damn cruel. I'm not going to say what that is because, well, in case that happens, I will. In case I happen to lose 2 battles in a row, which I doubt, I'll just tell you after the battle in case I don't lose. Oh, thank goodness I summoned Sylph when I did. Alright. Okay, so she's somewhat similar to the Queen Fairy in the sense that, she has status-inflicting moves and whatnot, and she also has I believe, an insta-rape technique, so we want to, dodge that. Again, Sylph is very helpful for this because she brings a lot of her moves to... Okay. Again, makes a lot of her moves useless. We'll try 1 Earth Rumbling Decapitation, since things are going so well right now. I should not have said that. Alright. Now we'll work on getting our SP back. Alright. And... Alright. So far, so good. I'll give it 1 Lightning Sword Flash. Then I'll try to get some SP back. Alright. Wow! This mirror is a lot easier than I remember. Alright. And after this, we're going to go with Yundine because... Oh my. Well, you know, I could just, you know, shake you off because even though you're a Queen class monster, you're still... I mean, you're not a very heavyweight Queen class monster, shall I say. Okay. Gnome is fading at just the right time, so we'll go ahead and use Yundine and make this battle into a laughable joke. Ta-da! You can no longer hurt me. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, basically there is no monster that's going to be capable of hurting you in this mode except for when we get to the 4 Heavenly Knights. That would possibly be able to damage you because we already know that Grand Barrier can enter a serene state of mind as well. Alright. And we can finish her with just regular attacking from this point forward, but you guys know me, I like finishing in style. Serene Demon Sword! Wow, I used all of the spirit techniques with their infused elemental attributes in this battle. Too weak to continue fighting, the Queen Elf drops to her knees. Now, suck it! No, Luca wouldn't do that. Luca's not the dominant one in this relationship. And by this relationship, I mean his relationship with all monsters, apparently. On her knees before me, she's too exhausted to continue. There's no need for me to seal her. She's already unable to fight. Why aren't you even willing to try discussing with humans? How can we discuss anything with barbarians? That's it, isn't it? The Queen Elf hates humans and isn't willing to let go of her prejudice. Why aren't you willing to try to understand humans? Do you think them stupid and incapable of understanding you?
Do you think humans could ever understand our pain? If you look down on them and treat them as weak, inferior beings, you'll never be able to understand them. It's true that what happened to you is horrible, but there has to be another solution out there. It's come to this because you are unwilling to look humans as equals. You need to discuss this as equals with the humans and come to an agreement. Why would they even accept our negotiations? We're just monsters to be destroyed, right? That's what your precious Ilias orders. No! I want humans and monsters to live in peace. Quiet! In the end, you're just another barbaric human thrusting your view by force! Suddenly, our conversation is drowned out by a loud noise. As soon as it goes quiet, an eerie feeling fills the air. What is it? More of her allies? What is this? Did you do something to this island? We look at each other in a panic, both thinking it was the other that did something. I start looking around for the source. Our eyes rest on Sarah, still tied to the tree. It can't be. I was fighting the Queen Elf. Wasn't the ritual stopped? I thought I stopped the ritual. Was I too late? This isn't possible. That power, it's the same as a Queen-class monster. How can a human who just became a monster be this powerful? The Queen mutters to herself and scowls. It must be blood from a powerful monster that already flowed through her veins. I woke it up. Sphinx. Sarah's descended from Sphinx. Sarah's body distorts and changes in front of our very eyes. And a save location. We should probably use it, but again, if whatever happens, happens, it happens. I'm pretty sure that's the quote of this LP. Go ahead and put that on a t-shirt, someone, why don't you? Because what happened indeed? You look very different. I feel so weird. Power's coursing through me. I feel so strong. I feel so thirsty. I'm so hungry. Sarah whispers to herself almost in a trance. She looks around until her gaze lands on me. Ah, it's Luca. He looks so delicious. I want to eat. Hey, Luca. I want to eat your energy so badly. Just from looking at her, I can tell she isn't sane. Yes, that's right! She has undergone succubization! From the monster blood in her veins awakening. Get away, Queen Elf! You're too drained of power to protect yourself, right? Why are you protecting me? I'm a monster, an enemy to humans. I believe a time will come when humans and monsters understand each other and live in peace. That's why I'll always fight to protect humans and monsters both. I take out my sword and stand in front of Sarah. If I steal her with my sword, I'm sure she'll return back to human. Luca, are you going to fight me? That's good. I want to mess you up. I want to rape you, violate you, suck out your special sauce. My, meow is aching. I want your semen so bad, Luca. And I just said semen. Way to go, me. Okay, well, now Sarah has undergone succubization and she's not in control of her powers. So, we have to fight her with everything we got because otherwise she will. And get used to this camera angle, guys. You're going to be seeing it a lot. Isis's lovemaking is one of her favorite moves to use. And also, I know this happened before the whole Isis incident, but I definitely don't like it now because, you know, the whole Isis thing. Oh my god. Sarah, why? Ugh. Again, I think she's done by the same artist who did all the CG for the Succubi and Succubus Village, so naturally she's gonna have a lot of CG. Okay. Okay, dodge that Isis's lovemaking. Alright. And now we're just gonna go ahead and, best thing I can recommend is keep Noman Sylph out for this battle, and then maybe when she gets to below a third, that's when you want to switch to Undine. If you have near full SP. Alright. But above all, make sure that you don't drop below half health, because you never know when something is not going to go your way. Alright, I'm going to use Lightning Sword Flash here just so I can conserve my SP.
as opposed to Earth Rumbling Decapitation. I suppose we get more out of Earth Rumbling Decapitation, so it might have been a better idea to use that. But I need my SP right now takes priority, so alright. I'm gonna go ahead and no, not switch to Union right now because I will not be able to defeat her. Alright. So again, once Sylvan Gnomes start to fade, that's when I would recommend switching to Undine usually. Okay, how about no? Again, you need there are two techniques of hers that you need Gnome to dodge, so I would also recommend not going without Gnome. Alright. Okay. Always keep an eye on your spirits to make sure that they're still summoned. Because when you lose your spirits, that's when you become most vulnerable. Alright. No, still too early to use Sylvan Gnome, I believe. Or Undine, I believe. Okay. Summon Gnome again right away. And I'm going to check to see if she has a status inflicting move. Just so I can have time to... Yeah, that looks too dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and summon Sylph, and then I'm going to heal. I'll be eating away at my SP a bit, but I should be okay. So long as I... I'm sorry, but with this going on screen, it's difficult for me to concentrate on my words because... Okay. Alright. Now I must heal. And now I need to focus on getting my SP back. Alright. I think after I think I'm just going to focus on getting my SP back for now and mostly avoid healing unless I desperately need it. Then I'm going to try to switch to Undine once my SP is full. Come on, Sylph! Dodge something! Oh, God. Nope, not risking it. I need to heal now. Okay. Alright. Trying this again. I don't think so. Alright. If it's gonna happen again where I start, losing my spirit... Excuse me! How? Oh. Okay, it's just a... 2-turn trance. That I can deal with. Alright. Isis is lovemaking again. Okay. I'm going to switch to Undine now. It's dangerous to go any further. Yeah. Okay. I think we've got this battle in the bag. I hope to God we do. Because if not, then I don't want to have 2 episodes in a row that I'm going to have to leave unlisted. Okay. Alright. Okay, we've got this. Because she can't do anything to me, and yeah. But I'm definitely going to make sure I punish her to my fullest. Doing as much damage as possible. Okay, Serene Demon Sword, we're done. Whew! And there we go. What am I doing? Magical power in Sarah fades, turning her body back to normal. Sarah was defeated. Hooray! Okay, thank goodness. And we'll go ahead and finish up this arc right here, right now. Once we get to a save location that gives us a choice of where to go next, that's when we'll stop. I did it! I managed to turn Sarah back into a human somehow. She's unconscious, but she is definitely alive. Now, I'll turn back toward the Queen Elf. This matter isn't settled yet. I see. You're wielding your sword for monsters and humans to coexist in peace.
that sincere feeling of yours. It certainly reached me. But does your human goddess recognize it? Will Ilias ever allow humans and monsters to coexist? Well, it seems you yourself already realize that she won't. Even though you know that, you ignore that fact and continue on? I can't respond to her. Instead, I try to change the subject on her. Doesn't this mean you betrayed the Monster Lord as well? Would she ever allow you to hold a human hostage? Alice would never allow this. That's... I knew it. But it's not as if this made me win the argument. It seems we are both betraying our leaders. But the Monster Lord doesn't understand our pain. That foolish way of pacifism only leads to hardship. I get it. You don't understand anything. What do you mean I don't understand? You don't know anything about the Monster Lord. You're happy at being a victim so you can excuse all of your actions and blame others for them. You're not even trying to understand either humans or the Monster Lord. You're just using them as an object to hate and blame your problems on. Quiet! The Queen Elf pulls a dagger out and holds it up to Sarah's neck. If you continue with your impudence, I'll end this girl's life. Coward. We can't run anywhere else. Our only choice is to take back Samasa. Stop it already. The Monster Lord doesn't want you to do this. If the Monster Lord is unable to understand our pain and sorrow, then they don't deserve to be our leader. As the Queen Elf shouts that out, suddenly the earth shakes underneath us. Again? What is it this time? It isn't Sarah or the Queen Elf. Wait, this feeling of pressure. I know it. Queen of Elves. Should I interpret that as a declaration of rebellion? You! No matter the reason, I won't allow anyone to rebel against the Monster Lord. Granbaria! It can't be. A heavenly knight. Granbaria appeared out of nowhere. The Queen Elf drops her knife and just edges away. Granbaria, why are you here? Just a coincidence, Luca. I did not come here for you. Not yet, anyway. We're saving that for the Monster Lord's castle, remember? You better come. Or else I'm going to get even more angry. Yeah! Granbaria's gonna get more angry! Now she's gonna do the rest of her dialogue super angry! I heard that the Queen Elf and Fairy were meeting together, so I came to take... Okay, I'm done with that. What disgraceful behavior. Taking a human female hostage. And now that I've heard your intent to rebel, I can't stay silent any longer. No! I was just... Silence. Prepare yourself! Granbaria takes out her sword and prepares to swing at the Queen Elf. Stop! Right before her sword hits the Queen Elf, Sarah jumps in front, protecting her. Granbaria's sword stops mid-swing, inches from Sarah's face. Daughter of the human royal family, why do you protect her? This is the monster who was about to kill you. You're both subject to the Monster Lord, right? The Monster Lord doesn't want her subordinates killing each other. I think. That is true. This surely would make the Monster Lord depressed. Seems I was a little too quick to resort to force. Well, I mean, that's the kind of woman Granbaria is, anyway. She's a very resourceful woman. Granbaria slowly walks right up to the Queen Elf. Queen of the Elves who is saved by a human. Let me make sure of this. Are you planning on rebelling against the Monster Lord? I never had intentions of treason against her. I was just despairing over her inability to understand our pain. That's all. Understood. Then I acknowledge you weren't planning to commit treason. But I'll say this. The Monster Lord understands your pain well, and she is working to alleviate that pain. If we humans who didn't understand your pain... It's we humans who didn't understand your pain, blah. But we never intended to abuse you. I'm sure my father feels the same way. If you would just sit down and talk with us, I'm sure we can reach a solution. I'll help in any way I can. That's right. Humans make mistakes, but they aren't as stupid as you seem to believe. If both sides put away their weapons and talk, something can be achieved. But first, you have to be willing to understand humans. I'll work on getting humans to understand monsters better. The Queen Elf falls silent for a while, then sighs. I'm still not agreeing to everything. But if you're all going so far, It may be worth waiting a while longer. And if the Monster Lord really hasn't abandoned us, then we shall believe it will work. Thank you for believing in us. I don't know about the future, but we shall wait for you. Neither fairies nor elves will attack humans. I was saved from death by this human princess. I cannot repay that favor by harming other humans. Looks like she'll stop for now. She still seems to hate humans as a whole, though. At the very least, she believes the two of us standing in front of her right now. Then, please watch and wait. We won't disappoint you. Yes, I'll help too. I'm sure the people of Sabasa will understand too. I will believe, and wait, for the day when humans accept us and we can live together in Sabasa. Until that day comes, I shall attempt to understand humans better. The Queen Elf smiles and turns toward Granberria. Granberria, I wish to make a report. The rumored Black Alice appeared before both the Queen Fairy and I a short while ago. As fellow human haters, we were invited to her group, but we declined. There was an extremely sinister atmosphere around that one that made us hesitate. I see. So Black Alice appeared before you two.
Black Alice? What are they talking about? Some sort of trouble between monsters? After finishing a report, the Queen Elf turns back towards Sarah and me. I've troubled the both of you quite a lot. I'd love to meet the two of you again when humans and monsters are living in peace. After saying that, the Queen Elf vanishes. Looks like the incident is settled for now, but not everything is solved yet. Won't be truly finished until the elves and fairies live together in Sabasa with the humans. Sheesh, so that settles this matter. But there have been far too many rebels lately. To make matters worse, that strange Black Alice is doing things behind the scenes. Who is this Black Alice you two keep mentioning? As you know, Alphys is taking steps toward achieving peace with humans. But there are many monsters who are unhappy with that stance. There's a rumor going that one in particular is calling out to the others, gathering allies. That girl seems to be called Black Alice. I don't know what kind of monster she is, but she must be incredibly arrogant. Only the Monster Lord is able to assume the name Alice. So there's a monster doing that? Black Alice. Is she the leader of a group rebelling against Alice? A band of monsters coming together hostile to humans. It sounds like the same thing as Ilia's crews, but for monsters. But still, Black Alice. Where have I heard that name before? Oh, that's right. I forgot to thank you. Thank you, Granberria. You really helped me out there. If Granberria didn't drop in there, Sarah would have been killed. I have no intention of helping you. I just couldn't stand seeing a monster taking a human hostage. But perhaps I did meddle a little too much. Granberria, you've changed. I don't know what it is, but she seems far different from when I first met her in Iliasburg. I changed? I could say the same for you, Luca. Me? Before, you barely knew anything about the sword, much less the world. But you're different now. Perhaps it's everything you have seen along your journey. Granberria stops talking and smiles at me. But most of all, I still wish to cross swords with you. Not as monster and human, but as fellow warriors. Both giving it everything we have. I'll be waiting in the Monster Lord's castle. Yes! I'll be there soon. Granberria summons her magic about to vanish when... Wait, Granberria! Sarah jumps forward and grabs hold of Granberria. What the... The next instant, the two of them vanish. She's gone. Sarah was probably teleported to the Monster Lord's castle with Granberria. Well, she's with Granberria, so I doubt any harm will come to her. She wouldn't let anyone do something horrible to a weak woman. Wait, this isn't good! I came here to rescue her from being kidnapped, didn't I? I can't do anything now. Alone, and with Sarah even further away than before, I head back to Sabasa Castle. At the same time, on Arato Mountain near Yamatai Village, monsters who hate humans begin to gather together. I squeezed out a man's special sauce again today. Wanting to be friends with humans. My sister is such a fool. Humans should only be used to be preyed upon. It's just as you said. Humans are just our toys. They're ours to play with, indulge in, then break and toss aside when we grow bored with them.
Who are you?
I'm Black Alice. I'm the one guiding wonderful monsters like you to the glory of darkness. The group of monsters that lives on this mountain that you lead. Won't you all become my allies? We'll gather all of the humans together, suck on them, feed on them, sate our lust. It will be a wonderful party. Doesn't that sound fantastic? But the Monster Lord won't stay silent if we do that. She won't let us attack humans unless it's self-defense. There's no need to be afraid of Aliphes the 16th. My name of Alice is no false moniker. As proof, I'll grant you a new power. This power? Now come with me to create a new world. One in which we can use humans however we desire.
So... our persuasion worked and the monsters stopped. The elves and fairies won't attack humans for a while. Unless they are betrayed by the humans. We drove them into a corner like that. Taking hostages is unforgivable. But we'll have to keep that in mind. And Sarah? I did not see her. Where is she? That's... well... what should I respond with? Honestly, this guy would probably see right through a lie, so we'll go ahead and tell him the truth. Actually, after Granberria helped us, Sarah jumped after her. Telling a bad lie may make things even worse. I decided to just tell him the truth. What? She jumped after her on her own and wasn't kidnapped? Yes, she was chased after her of her own free will. I don't want Granberria to be seen as her kidnapper. For Sarah's sake, too. I have to be careful here. On her own, eh? The king mutters to herself and sits back into his chair. I can't say that surprises me. Sarah seemed to be obsessed with Granberria. She probably admired her as a fencer. It looks like he doesn't realize Sarah's obsessed with her as a fellow woman, not as a soldier. She always acted on whatever fleeting thought came into her mind. But to think she would chase after a monster. The king sighs with an annoyed face. I've heard that Granberria is a noble monster who wouldn't harm the weak. You've met her before, haven't you? Is that true? Yes. Granberria wouldn't harm Sarah. I know that for sure. She should be safe from harm for now. Yeah, Granberria's just probably performing some weird fetish on her, maybe making Sarah dress up in a maid outfit or something. I'm going to the Monster Lord's castle soon. I'll persuade her to come back. Don't bring her back forcibly. Let my daughter do what she pleases. Eh? I cannot force her to ascend to the position of queen. My daughter's future is hers to decide. Apparently she's Shulk now. Great. Or was that Lucina who says that? No, it's Shulk that does. I always get the two of their catchphrases mixed up. Are you sure? I always knew that girl would run away from this castle at some point. Though it's far earlier than I thought, and much further away. Here, Luca. Do you think of me as a heartless father? Or an irresponsible king? No! I only think that you really care for Sarah. But what about your successor? The next ruler of Sabza will be from another royal family. Or maybe I'll just abolish the monarchy and set up some sort of parliamentary system. Or do you wish to be king? Don't joke around like that! Yes, joke. The king starts to laugh. Looks like his frustration from a moment ago has gone a little bit. Anyway, at least come back and tell me if you meet my daughter. Yes, I will. In the end, I wasn't able to bring Sarah back, but coexistence between the humans, elves, and fairies was able to take a step forward. Though I'm leaving the original issue unsolved for now, I take my leave of the king. Looks like you're done talking with him. Yes, Sarah's still gone too. That reminds me, it's been a while since I've seen Alice. As soon as I landed on Fairy's Island, she vanished. Alice, did you meet with the Queen Elf? If I had met them, what could I say? At the moment, I can't help them. Alice has an unusually sad expression on her face. I understand the hardships the elves and fairies are going through, but if they take back over human lands, it will just start a whole new slew of struggles and pain. There won't be a solution until the general relations between humans and monsters shifts. But if I think that, I can't help but allow them to continue to suffer their current hardship. I see. You've been thinking about this from a variety of viewpoints. For their sake, I have to make it my ideal a reality. I'll even lend a hand to you to make it come true. Ugh, Alice, you never talked like this before. Of course, I'd love for you to help me more. Shut up! I know there's still the lingering ashes that could ignite into a war here, but I also know the scenes of mutual understanding were sowed at the same time. There's a lot of obstacles in our way, but Alice and I have to continue searching for our ideal. Okay, and we need to save right now because we are way over time. So see you guys next time for when we do something next. Laters!